Alright, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch a comedy. It's called Scavenger Hunt. Let's check it out. This is Mr. Parker, played by Vincent Price. He owns a board game company.
Well, looks like I beat the inventor at his own game.
And he just died.
Mr. Parker?
It's the reading of the will.
Just for you, to be played on the first Sunday following his death. The message becomes his last will and testament.
A scavenger hunt for his heirs.
Scavenger hunt, to be exact.
What?
Winner take all. Ultimate game.
Please, please.
So 4 or 5 teams get together, including his staff.
We are in agreement for the complete every which way agreement.
Yes, yes, of course. Pie is my most favorite dessert.
The team or the person who collects the most points acquire the items any way you choose, except by purchase, and store them in the areas designated on your list. Remember, when we get there. Okay.
Cleavon Little, Roddy McDowell on that team. Dirk Benedict, Willie Ames on this team.
Piece of cake.
They got their first item.
Piece of cake, 5 points.
One of the items was a bear, a teddy bear. You can't buy these items, you have to acquire them somehow. One of the items was a toilet.
Repair job, sir. Let's get a rock, Motor. Oh, we're taking it to the shop, all right?
Yeah.
There's an interesting item.
Yep, that's it. All right.
They needed some false teeth. Richard Benjamin.
All right.
Nitrous oxide, laughing gas.
Nitrous oxide, otherwise known as laughing gas.
Scatman Crothers. Security guard. Apparently a wedding dress was also needed. He's going to get Scatman to join his team.
No, explain it to the police. No, come on, pal. Wait a minute. Just listen here. I'm only wearing this dress for one reason, because it's an item. I mean, you get points for items. Now, whoever gets the most points wins $200 million, because that's...
Whichever team has the heaviest member also gets 50 points.
Wait.
So they dump one big guy
The ice cream.
and pick up this lady instead. The teams begin to drop off their items.
Shut up. It's not the first, but the most that matters in the end.
Ruth Gordon.
So, I pulled out my orthopedic brass knuckles, and I Pearl Harbor the mothers.
I'm sick of me swearing from that pen. Let's take a look.
Team members need an ostrich as well.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Richard Benjamin tries to steal a foxtail from a motorcycle and runs into Meatloaf.
You got some kind of death wish or something, man? Ain't nobody touched one of our bikes.
No.
They get pulled over by the police, but the laughing gas goes off. We also have Tony Randall and his family.
Let's fix it, Ty. Keep on honey since everyone wants to. Yeah,
That girl played Cindy in The Facts of Life.
Trying. Huh? And we could each go get things. You don't really...
There's the missing ostrich.
We're not going too much further. It's all right.
Richard Mulligan had dressed up as a mummy to cause a distraction in the museum. So Scatman Crothers, his new team member, can go in and steal a suit of armor. I mentioned Arnold Schwarzenegger's in this movie as well. They need a medicine ball.
Hello. Welcome to the gym.
Thank you. My name is Motley. I'm Lars.
I can't stop now. I can't stop. No pain, no gain. Make it stop. I can't.
Yeah, the boy.
Oh.
How do you feel?
All I want is a medicine ball.
This team's having troubles.
Good time, Mr. Jenkins. No, that it matters. 407. There goes my Rolls Royce. Shut up, will you? What you straight? Achilles souffle!
Richard Benjamin's team is now stealing items from the other teams.
We're going to be rich. I wonder where this heroin's got this thing.
Don't touch that, you'll get germs.
Hey! Come! Stop, you creature! I'll kill you!
And a chase ensues after Richard Benjamin's team.
Congratulations, David. If no one returns in 12 minutes, you're the winner.
See? There's a jackhammer, there's the bananas, and there's the hockey stick. They're the ones that stole our stuff.
Wait, you mean they stole your stuff too?
Two? You mean, yeah, an entire van full.
There is no rule against getting assistance.
You call getting a couple of hoods to go out and rip off items assistance?
Let me tell you your fortune. You don't get any fortune.
Some of the teams decide they're going to combine their loot and split if they win.
$1,480.
Now all of the teams decide to combine.
You can get our vote too. We only got a couple of minutes.
1,480.
Yeah, we know that.
Stephen Brothers and Lisa, 1,365.
Perfect. We just lost by 115 points.
But there's still 45 seconds left.
Yeah, but it's in our section.
You mean you saw him too? What difference does it make? The contest is over.
Not quite. There's still 45 seconds to go.
That overs with 60 points to us, minus 60 for them. That's 120. We can still win.
You can't steal anything out of our section, fella.
Since there's no rule against an item leaving on its own, our suit of armor guy crawls out and gets in the other pen.
Lisa and I, we talked it over and we decided that everyone, with the exception of a certain threesome, everyone, including the friends that help, get a share of the money.
Oh, no.
All right, let's talk about this movie, Scavenger Hunt. This is a movie I have on a pre-recorded VHS tape, although I didn't get this myself. I inherited this tape from my Schlockmeister brother, Jeff, when he got rid of all his VHS tapes many, many years ago. I got this one. Never actually watched the movie, I don't think anyway, but because I had it on a VHS, I need to upgrade a DVD, so that's why I got this here. So anyway, the movie itself is kind of like, remind me of It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, which came out in 1963, I think, and this came out in 1979, and it has an all-star cast pretty much for the time. We have Richard Benjamin, Willie Ames, James Coco, Scavenger Crothers, Ruth Gordon, Cloris Leachman, Cleavon Little, Roddy McDowell, Richard Mulligan, Tony Randall, Vincent Price, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. I wasn't even expecting him there. All of a sudden, there he is in the gym, right? So anyway, it's about Vincent Price. He's this guy, I think his name is Mr. Parker. He owns this board game company. He's got millions and millions, and he dies at the end of the beginning of this movie. He's got $200 million in his will, but the will has a thing in it where he wants all of his heirs to split up into teams and go on a scavenger hunt. And you can never collect the most items that are on this list. Each item is worth a certain amount of points. Whoever gets the most items, I don't know if it was in 24 hours or a couple days, whatever it was, but whoever has the most items at the end of the contest wins all the money. It's a winner-take-all type of deal. Well, they break into 4 or 5 teams. Richard Benjamin's team, he's kind of the jerk of the bunch. He ends up stealing items from the other people. And they're weird items, too, like a swordfish, like a stuffed swordfish, an animal, in this case an ostrich, dentures, a suit of armor. Whoever has the heaviest member on their team gets 50 points. Again, just a lot of very weird stuff. And ultimately, everybody comes back to the mansion at the end. They all put their stuff, items in these various pens in the yard there. Richard Benjamin's team obviously has more points than anybody because, well, they cheated. Or actually, I don't know if it was against the rules or not, but they stole some items. So the other teams get an idea. Let's pool all our items together, and then we'll all split the money, and that's what they do. Comes down to a few seconds, but Scatman Crothers, who is in this suit of armor, falls into the correct pen, and then the good guys, or everybody else, gets the $200 million, and they win by a few points over Richard Benjamin's team. End of the story. So, anyway, that's it. A silly late 70s farce, came out in December of '79. Pretty decent cast for what it is. Not bad. Apparently this movie had been on VHS, but hadn't been on DVD until very recently, 2017, I think. Kino Lorber has it on a DVD and a Blu-ray, actually, if you're looking for that. I'll leave a link down below to Amazon if you're looking to pick that up. So, but again, it's not a bad film. It's just a silly little comedy from 1979. Can't go wrong, right? So anyway, check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you've seen this thing. It's called Scavenger Hunt. Watch it. Bye.